Welcome to the CVC Spotlight, presented by Michael DeLaze & Co., CPAs and Business Advisors. For more information on all of your accounting help and needs, you can contact them at cpaneeds.com. We thank them for the support of the Sugar Valley Conference, CVC TV, and the CVC Spotlight. Tonight, we're shining the spotlight on Trinity Senior and Marietta College basketball commit Cooper Hughes. Cooper, thank you so much for taking a little bit of time out of your day to sit down and talk with me about your commitment to Marietta.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, Cooper, I want to start. Talk to me about that first round sectional final win over Keystone in overtime. You guys were heavy underdogs. They were at home. I think they were a top 8 or 5 seed in that district, and you guys went in there. You took care of business. You got the win, and then you went into Fairview for the third time playing the Warriors, and you won there, getting yourself to a district runner-up finish this season. Just kind of talk to me about that postseason and what a fun ride it was to ultimately be a district runner-up when maybe you weren't a shoe-in to get there in the first place.
Yeah, we were definitely an underdog given our regular season games. We didn't come out with a record that we really were aiming for, but it all ended out working out pretty decent for the postseason. Keystone, for the start of the game, started off a little rough. We were down pretty bad at halftime, and then second half, coaches got on us in the locker room. Fans from our team helped us, and then we willed our way back, and then got that win in overtime. And then the Fairview game, we lost the conference to them, so we wanted to get our get back for that. So we came in there, took care of business, and then our last game, we didn't show up how we needed to be, but it's all good.
Can you talk about your senior year? Obviously, the district runner-up, a nice showing out of Trinity this season in boys basketball. But you averaged 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 steals, leading to you being able to play at that next level. Just talk about your senior year and how much did you make that leap from junior to senior that helped kind of propel you to that next level?
Yeah, for sure. A lot of off-season work, staying in the gym every day, just keeping up with everything, trying to master at least 1 to 2 things before the season started. So just trying to push myself every day to be the best version that I could have been for my senior season and this upcoming college season. So
I did want to ask, I ask every athlete about this, and I really harp on it with other media and things of that nature, that the Sugar Valley Conference is one of the toughest conference, especially the Metro Division when it comes to basketball. It is one of the hardest divisions of our conference to play in and compete in. Every night, it's a bloodbath. It's a fight to the finish. You guys had a lot of games like that this year. How much does that level of competition, playing against other college level athletes, whether it's basketball or football, baseball, whatever it is, but to play against college level athletes essentially night in and night out when you're playing conference games, how does that prepare you for what is to come in kind of a really big jump from high school varsity level, even the highest level in the CVC, to the next level at college?
Yeah, it's always good to play against good competition, because the term iron sharpens iron is really true. It really helps you to be on edge with everything and never get comfortable. So it helps you to be able to push yourself every night.
And in 3 years as being a varsity player for Trinity, how much of those tough nights against CVC opponents, whether it was Brooklyn before this season, when they had that really big senior class, and now Devin Hardwick kind of leading the show, and then Independence has been pretty good the last couple of seasons, and Fairview is since they joined has been a problem for everybody. Since joining the CVC, how much in those 3 years have you seen just growth from sophomore year to junior year to senior year, and what are some of the biggest things that you have kind of grown with as far as your game that have led to this moment?
From sophomore year to junior year, I feel like I really grew a lot, just with confidence and being a leader of the team and molding myself into a better overall basketball player. So I think just competing every day and trying to just get better every day, even in the off season and throughout the regular season and postseason, just trying to strive to be the best possible player that I can be.
You and this 2025 senior class have done a lot of really great things on the basketball court, the baseball diamond, on the track. I mean, the boys and girls track team had a really great showing down in Columbus for state track and field championships, as well as the football field. Some of your teammates, Aiden Duncan, I've already talked to him, going to Ashland for football. Parker Hall going to Marietta for football. One of the football player as well. This senior class, top to bottom, and every sport has somebody who is thriving and going to that next level. How awesome is it to put your name amongst this class of seniors and be able to see yourself, and along with some classmates you've known for a long time and even, shared some blood, sweat, and tears with, and athletics, also be able to reach that next level.
Yeah, it's been fun just growing with them, whether they were my teammates or classmates. Just being able to like talk to them and understand their mindsets with how they approach things and stuff like that, and just trying to work my own mindset around how everybody else does, and try to see what my flaws are in my mindset to try and push myself as well.
And then I wanna put a bow on it and talk about the legacy you in the 2025 senior class of Trinity left. Obviously, we opened with, you made it to a district runner up when maybe you weren't meant to be there, but you found a way. You won two really tough games, especially one against a conference rival for the third time that season to get to that point. And what does that mean for this program that is, kind of on the come up and has a really bright future as far as the next couple of seasons are concerned to potentially want up a district runner-up finish and maybe go bring home a district championship next season? And what does that mean to just be able to help raise the bar for this Trinity basketball program?
Yeah, it means a lot. Like our basketball coach is talking about laying down the tracks, just trying to lay down the tracks for the next upcoming years and stuff like that. And it's just been fun all around just to be able to surround myself with winners, like in sports and in the classroom, just pushing each other and just competing with each other in the on the court and in the weight room. So it's been fun.
And I don't always ask this question, but I'm gonna ask now. Of, all the varsity games you've played in from sophomore to junior to senior year, what game was your favorite that you're gonna hold most near and dear to your heart when maybe things get rough in Marietta and you need to kind of dig deep and find like that moment, maybe find that love for the game again, or like that moment where like was kind of your breakout moment in high school that led to you being one of the best players across the Sugar Valley Conference, and eventually and ultimately this moment as well. Like what is that game for you, and kind of give us some details on it.
Yeah, I'd probably say the Keystone game this year, just because we all willed ourselves back, and it came down to a couple seconds left on the shot clock, and then I got fouled. I hit both free throws and sealed the game for us. So I think that's probably my favorite moment from high school. Just showing that I have that clutch gene, and I can close things out if I need to.
All right, Cooper, thank you so much for taking a little bit of time. Once again, this was the CVC Spotlight presented by Michael DeLazel & Co., CPAs and Business Advisors. For more information on all of your accounting help and needs, you can contact them at cpaneeds.com. We thank them for their support of the Sugar Valley Conference, CVC TV, and the CVC Spotlight. Cooper, thank you so much. Congratulations on a great 3-year career at Trinity, and best of luck on the next 4 years at Marietta.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
This episode of CVC Spotlight was presented by Michael DeLazel & Company, CPAs and Business Advisors. Call 216-485-2028 or visit cpaneeds.com to learn more about what DeLazel & Company can do for you.